Fourth time's the charm, right? I apologize for the really crappy lighting, because it's getting late now, and I don't understand how lighting works. So, yeah, okay, so I had such a good time filming yesterday's video that I decided I wanted to try to vlog every day. I don't know if I will be successful, but I'm going to try anyway. So, today I just wanted to talk about why I hate politics. Maybe hate is too strong a word, but why I generally try to abstain from politics. And I guess to me the heart of my problem with politics is that politics promotes generalization, and it promotes stereotypes. And this goes for people in across the political spectrum, regardless of party affiliation. This can be true of many people. And that to me is problematic, because I don't think that we should ever try to generalize people. But with politics, when someone hears your party affiliation, they will immediately make certain assumptions about where you stand on certain issues. So I personally have not decided upon my political party yet, even though I'm 18 now, and I need to vote. I don't need to, but I want to vote in the next election. But I guess this works both ways. Like, if you tell someone your stance on a controversial issue, like if I told a stranger where I stand on gay marriage, they would probably assume that I am a Democrat, because I have a very socially liberal view on gay marriage. But if I told a different stranger my stance on abortion, which is that I am pro-life, they might assume that I am a Republican, because it is typically seen as a Republican stance. And to me, that's not okay. I mean, you can't just make certain assumptions and generalizations about people. I think that it's a very human thing to do, but I think that we should always struggle against it. John Green has said, the truth resists simplicity, and that's kind of how I think we should try to live our lives. I also think that politics can create a lot of unnecessary polarization. Another John Green quote that I try to live by is, there is no them, there are only facets of us. But I think that politics can create a very us versus them mentality, wherein it's Democrats versus Republicans, not even socially, but just conservative versus liberal, and it paints everything, or most things, in black and white. And I think that we all live our lives in shades of gray, and I don't think that politics necessarily reflects real life. I also think that politics just encourages people to demonize other people. More than just the us versus them mentality. Like, again, I think that people, like if you're a hardcore Democrat, it's significantly easier to demonize, say, hardcore Republicans, because they're the them, and they're not part of us. And that works the other way too. But also, I think that it encourages just, the general public to demonize certain political figures. Like, I don't necessarily agree with a lot of Rick Santorum's views and policies and such, but he gets a lot of flack on the internet for his beliefs and for what he believes in, and just, generally his stance on issues. And to me, that's really not okay, and I think that's bullying. And I never think that it is okay or permissible or acceptable to make fun of someone for what they believe. And the fact of the matter is that you are always going to run into people whose beliefs don't match up with yours, and that's okay. And you are free to disagree with their opinions. And I don't think that I'm not advocating that we should that people should just not share their opinions on anything. But there's a moth. But I think that it's not. There's a difference between disagreeing with someone's opinion and criticizing their character. And a lot of people criticize Rick Santorum's character based purely on his policies and based purely on his beliefs. And to me, that's not okay. So, yeah, in a nutshell, that's why I dislike politics. Oh, I forgot my Snuggie! Well, here it is. I'm wearing it now. This counts. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Okay. Bye.